who is apparently AFK right now.
The Mandaha is dead.
What a terrible fate. Well, Gouk, in that case, you'll have to introduce your team on your own.
I'm currently fucking with the MP server and getting my stream to go on.
Alright, you're streaming as well, aren't you?
Yeah. And it's not liking Dominions, for what I can tell.
I see. Well, could you toss a stream link and I'll include it in the advertising for everyone to see?
Sure, give me a second.
For those who want an alternate perspective. And it goes without saying that none of us should be looking at the stream of the other team while playing.
That'd be very rude.
Sure would.
A gentleman's agreement.
Exactly.
I don't even have time to do that in this game. 5-minute time turns really really sucks.
So is that the time limit for a turn is 5 minutes?
Yes.
It scales up the longer a game goes on because there's more to do.
There's the link.
On.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Right, I'll put that over in the Jake server as well.
Okay, so I'm doing the snake.earth and the double dot or whatever the fuck it's called, and then the IP.
No, you're just doing snake.earth, and then in the next screen you do the port number.
There's my problem. Still not getting done to capture. What do you do for your settings?
I just do a window capture of the Dominions window in OBS.
That's what I'm trying to do, and it's not liking it.
What if you do the display capture?
I'd rather not do that.
Have you tried window mode?
Yeah, try hitting alternative once or twice and see if that works.
Yeah, give me a second here.
Yeah, it's fine. We're waiting for Scipio and Derikari anyway. Ah, you're here. Fantastic. Well, Scipio, would you like to introduce yourself and your team?
Yes. My team is basically just the team. We've been plotting and scheming against the individuals that decided to take one heck of a helpless build. I mean, there's just no shame there. You took Mictlan for your pretender. That's so cruel.
So what nations are you guys playing for the stream?
Fine. We are playing the Rus. We are playing Helheim. And we are playing Ulm. In corner, we have the Gouk playing Ulm. In that corner, we have Derikari playing Helheim. And the reigning not champion, Rus under Scipio.
That was certainly a bombastic intro.
Oh yeah, Tyrian, can you throw me your stream link too so I can throw it around my servers?
Yeah, it's in general.
Oh, I didn't see it up in there.
You don't see it up in general?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there. Okay, good. So for those tuning in, the theme of this Blitz is a beginner Blitz. Both myself and Scipio are experienced players at this game and previous in the series, and we're leading a team of 2 less experienced players. The criteria we set was to have less than 3 multiplayer games played total. So we'll see how that works out.
Probably should have also set it to sub 100 hours played, but definitions, metas, and whatnot.
Arguably you could spend 1,000 hours playing against AI and you still won't learn how to handle multiplayer tactics. And let's see, has everyone uploaded a god yet?
I got
Home
mine up.
has-
Do I need to hit start game?
Hang on, I'm just gonna
No.
make sure everyone's in first. 3, 4.
Where's the server ID?
It's in Blitz game planning. I'll post it again. There you go. And because we're using Snack.earth, we can't, unfortunately, have timers shorter than 1 hour built into the game. So can one on your team also run a local timer for 5 minutes? So I don't have to jump between channels and remind you constantly when the time is about to run out.
I think that'd be Scipio, because I sure as shit don't have a timer.
Sure. Let me grab Mr. Phone.
Thank you. And turn 1 is timeless as always. Timer starts at the start of turn 2. And there I see Rus in, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in. All right, everyone ready?
Yes, sir.
As I'll ever be.
Fine, ready. Awake would be very good.
Well, I'm sure Awake will do plenty. So I'll go ahead and start up the server. And as I said, first round, take as much time as you need. But, you know, don't spend half an hour or whatever. Cataclysm is set for 50 turns, and I'll come in at turn 20 to remind you to prolong to 7 minutes instead of 5.
Sounds good.
And for now, I will take my teammates and go to the best channel. Scalaria is best roam.
Yeah. Oh well. Good luck.
Yeah,
And
good luck
you.
and have fun.
Get out, Karl.
Man, I hate those guys.
I know, right? Also, I need to turn my music down when I get into the actual channel. I'm no game. So, you ready for this shit show?
Define red. Oh, you
Conscious
know
enough
how
to
we're
play.
going. You know how we're going to prepare for a lovely start. We're gonna blind expand with our pretender with our blast. Let's do it.
Oh, fucking boy.
Look at boys. Look at this cap circle. Look at this. Look at this.
I'm not even loaded in yet.
Off.
How's mine look?
If I were to tell you, it could be worse.
How much is it could be worse versus could
Actually,
be better?
Ulm's got 4 forests, and then Helheim's got a cap circle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mean, I've got the worst cap circle. Both of you are beautiful.
Oh, damn. Can't believe he wanted us to introduce our gods.
Did he? I didn't.
Yeah. That was part of the, like, whole intro spiel. I could actually blind expand here. Should I risk it?
Just send some troops with it, I suppose, to make sure that you don't end up going. Also, what did I random research into? Alteration and conjuration. Could be.
Evocation and construction.
Oh, hey.
So.
Well, I got turn 1 bark skin, so there we
Oh,
go.
nice. Okay, got my tech thrown down. Gonna get my army set up.
Let's see. I'll scout. down into the south of my territory because we pretty much can guarantee that our center area won't have anything there. So they'll probably in that region. So let's try and coordinate scouting.
Yeah. I'll send mine north. Wait, no, I'll send mine west, since that's the direction you're not going.
Helheim can go north, Ulm can go west. And we'll just kind of coordinate from there.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be next to Helheim in the, area between the two thrones.
If you have any extra spare cash after your stuff, toss it my way, because having extra cash in the beginning allows me to get more expansion units.
Okay.
Same with Helheim, but I don't think that Helheim starts with spare cash with a starter. Helheim says he is going northeast, which works. There is a large swath of territory over there, so...
Mm-hmm. Okay, I've got about 300 left. How much of that you want?
However much... Make sure you're building some troops. You have to be...
I'm at my full, recruitment unit for resources.
Then are you also recruiting your dwarf? And if so, then just toss me like 150 or 200 or something.
My dwarf? Do you mean a warrior smith?
That's the one. Yeah, most smiths are dwarves, so I forget that it's just an actual human smith. I call them dwarves, anyway.
That puts me down to 8 X-Warriors for the first turn, but okay.
I mean, feel free to build more troops if you want. I'm not actually telling you to change your build. It was just normally, if we're going for power tech, normally it's just like build as much as possible. But yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Build some troops, dude. Especially with that cap circle of yours, getting into that's juicy.
Honestly, I think I might throw money at the pirates.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably gonna bounce off, but if you don't, that'll be a.
What, you think they're gonna throw more money at them?
Tyrian almost always tries to buy turn 1.
Yeah, but how much is he gonna bid?
Probably 200, so it's not worth it. But it's also worth it, so it's up to you whether or not you want it. Do we know what nation Tyrion's playing? I was out first.
He's not the Pretender, I think he's the Elves.
Oh boy.
Which means he's really going sweaty on it.
Yeah.
Which means he's probably got a bluff solely for the Elves.
Sounds about right.
I'll send you about 100 gold.
Sounds good.
Anything else? Expanding. Wait, I have a fucking throne in my cap circle.
So do I.
How many do we need to win?
I can check. Let's see here. Thrones of Ascension. We require 5 points of Ascension in order to win. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
We have
7.
4 in our central area.
Yeah. I mean, you've got 2 right next to you, so that's pretty memey. And we can.
Yeah, if we have Helheim go north for that throne, we can throne rush easily.
1, 2, 3, and then 4 and 5. Shoot! Yeah, we can actually throw rush. What is this stuff? All we need is to buy the water, whatever water mercenaries that pop up first with Helheim, and we'll be able to get another
Can your
throne.
Earth Mother go underwater? Because we need a
She
pretender
can't.
to be able to go under and claim it.
She can if we give her an item, is what I'm gonna say.
So I need to forge it. I think that's con 2.
Should be.
Okay.
Yeah, I can basically just send her down with a couple of skin shifters. And actually, no, if we take it with units, I can just send her down. So that'll work.
I think I'm ready to end the turn. I've got research going.
15 turns per player and some water provinces. Derikari says going east, thrown in the water, unfortunate. Yeah, so I can't suppress him. And then I can go under, but I'm not a fighting chest. Yeah, no, don't worry about going underwater with any of our actual units. We'll just wait for a naturally spawning mercenary band, and we'll just suicide it into there. And if that's not enough, then the Earth Mother can go in and kill it once we get the item.
Turn rolled. And I won my battle.
Did I suicide my scout? Yeah, I did. I'm a dork.
You control clicked.
Oh, well. Also, blind expansion into one heck of a pile of mercenaries. Look at that! Wow. Luckily, Great
Go
Mother
watch yours
survived.
after this.
Great Mother survived. We're good.
Okay.
Lost my expansion stack though, which is unfortunate.
My stack's untouched, surprisingly. That would have been this one. That was your scout. Time for memes.
Yeah, that was me.
I'm
I'll still
surprised
be
you
able to-
took on berserkers like that. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was.
Don't worry.
Look at how many barbarians are in that province. Well, what even is that?
Damn.
I'll go and get the province to myself then, because
Alright.
I'll go for the north one because
Yeah, the one with just like 10 dudes in it.
yeah, because it's safer and also it provides for additional expansion options / yeah.
Okay. King, our
I'll be able to take on that Barb province once I get enchant 2 rather, so I can get personal regeneration and gift of hair, because that'll end up giving her enough regen to out tank the barbarian. Then I need con 3 for earth power, and then alteration 3 for iron skin.
exactly young. The only blessing that matters. I'm probably gonna give that another turn. Unfortunately, my dominion spread in a bad way, but I think I'm gonna just follow it.
Sounds fun.
And O King, our bless is I think neutral magic.
Looks like I'll be able to attempt that
with
southern province
misfortune,
with
bit of death, high order.
6 skin shifters and a couple of berserkers, so that'll be enough for a province of 30 with just
We
militia
have
heavy.
some bless, but we had to kind of compromise. Because we couldn't just go full hell bless, we had to kind of
Yeah,
trade off
that
on
you
it.
were able to get your blind expand with pretty much no damage was definitely good.
Yeah.
But look it over me with me throwing. I mean, I sent our pretender with our powerful blast straight off into a YOLO into Barbarian.
Hey man, as long as it's not me throwing.
Looking pretty good with regards to my Dominion spread. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles versus Helheim's got 3. You've got 4. That's some pretty decent Dominion spread, bro.
Yep. Just waiting on you two.
Alright, hitting the butt.
Oh, you're actually using the timer, or are we just kind of going by ear?
First 2 turns were not timer. Now we're
okay. Didn't lose anything on my expansion again.
Our pretender's not dead, which is good.
Always a good sign.
Event that stole a bunch of money, so that's nice.
That's what you get for going misfortune.
It happened.
No idea, King, but they're Mictlan, so they're kind of rude chapping it
Well,
anyway because they
looking
get
at
free
these
scales.
expansion options, I'm going to send our pretender out of Dominion, because she's still got regen anyways, and I'm going to go and bonk those lion tribesmen.
Okay.
Should be fine.
70 fucking barbarians on the throne.
Yeah, there's 90 barbarians on my throne, so lots of barbarian throne. Ooh, look at that. To your south, you've got a enemy Dominion candle, which means that one of them is close to our west.
I'd say he's probably between the mountains.
Could definitely be.
Do I throw my pretender into the heavy cav and then try going south into him?
There's not that many, so I mean, yeah, as long as he's got some support there, you should be fine with only 10 heavy.
I'm gonna send my scout first because I don't want to just suicide into it in case it stacks there.
You got.
And my fucking Dominion keeps spreading in the wrong direction.
Happens. It's only turn 2.
Yeah. Should I try
3
going
minutes?
into the 30 deer tribe, or should I just try that with my actual units? I've got 19 axe warriors. Do you think they could take them?
I'd say the axe. Over 50% chance, but.
I think my pretender can reach back there. Nope.
Yeah, send the Axe Warriors from the capital, and then just expand with that one stack that you've got, Fluffy, the son of Fenrir. Good sense of humor.
So just
Yeah,
keep stacking.
look at all the
Dominion.
Yeah, no, expand in the Dominion. That one province with the deer tribe's got a province income of 68, which is pretty beneficial for you. So, I mean, there's no reason to expand outside of Dominion and make a risk for unnecessary gains. I mean, what are we going to do if it's Vanheim over there?
Cry.
We don't have
fucking
enough
cry.
troops. Yeah, we don't have enough troops yet in order to deal with that. Vanheim's just basically gonna rip.
2 researchers up. Should get my 3rd this turn.
Sounds good. Basically, for the next couple of turns, if you got some spare gold, just toss it over to me so I can increase the amount of berserkers that I pump. Because at most, I can pump out 6 skin shifters and 8 berserkers a turn. So just as much gold as can be funneled into it will allow us to have more of our heavy-hitting troops for later.
I'll throw you another 100 gold, then I'm gonna start trying to stack up for a fort.
There you go. Yeah, losing some gold early on to an event was rough. Unnecessarily rough.
Where do you think I should be shoving my fort at? Where Fluffy is right now, or somewhere else?
Probably that one province to your north in 18 looks nice. It's got four provinces around it. It's close to your other capital, and it is in the direction of the opponent, and it doesn't get too much in the way of Vanheim.
Okay. Well, end of turn.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Alright. Just on Helheim. Also, I wish his mic was working because I really want to hear how the fuck you say his name. Beat my forces back.
Successful double. Oh, hey, +3 Dominion on Rus.
Oh, nice. Bunch of archers left. So, lost 9, took 19 of them with me. Yeah, they fucking lied about how many troops were in that tile.
I'm thinking I want to risk a little bit of a biscuit
I
here.
found Mictlan!
Ah, where is he? Where is he? Where?
Right next to the tile I just expanded into.
Oh my gosh! Look at that Hellblast!
60 fucking units!
Oh, and it's a monolith. We aren't killing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull back. Or do I take the part of this cap circle and then swing back?
At the very least, we know that Mictlan is a what's to say? Well, they're death 3 for 1, and then they are a monolith, so he can't charge out with that.
That's still 60 to me. Well, I have my fucking pretender here, but then I'd be in his bless if I go there.
Yeah, yeah, just wheel back around, I suppose. Actually,
I also found Hinnom.
yeah. Looks like we should definitely start focusing on beating up Mictlan, because if we can kill their pretender, they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually going to get a little bit greedy, and I'm going to centralize 12 skin shifters, and I'm going to try and take that throne with the Great Mother and some shifter.
Get right on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 6, so 12 skin shifters and 3 berserk. And then the Great Mother with the bark skin.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 18 and then head back. Well, that kind of invalidates where I was gonna put my fort. I think I am gonna throw it on 8.
Yeah, that's really, really close. 90 seconds. Considering that Mictlan hasn't ended his turn yet, I'm supposing that they are in full battle strat.
Probably. Because they have my fucking pretender just rock up on them.
Bouncing off of Gouk Woods is unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when they fucking lie about how many's on the province.
Sure. Yeah, you don't really have enough troops in that province, even with the.
If I can swing over some of my stacks, I could siege his capital.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at that as much as I'm looking at what he potentially has, and they only went Turmoil 1, Sloth 1, so.
So they probably have not a complete Hellbless.
Not a complete Hellbless in the definition of it, but they definitely have a Hellbless because of Mictlan's bone.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to grab the Bone Pirates, they're on discount because nobody ended up buying them. So toss them onto your capital and then get that expansion.
Let me just go grab them.
Oi, 5 minutes are up.
Yeah, my timer just went off that second, and I hit the end turn button. So.
Perfect.
Ooh, ore deposit.
Took the expansion. Looks like he didn't sally forth.
Yeah, go be a nuisance and bonk onto that province that he's got a unit over there, which means that he's likely got a commander in 28. Might want to think to bonk it.
Yeah, it's only one candle on it, so I shouldn't be too bad with Fenrir. I'm gonna go back into the woods.
Alright. We're either about to die right here, right now, or we're going to claim a very early threat. I've got confidence that 16 skin shifters will be enough with the support of the Pretender to kill a bunch of barbs and heavy end.
Threw 210 down on the pirates to make sure he doesn't snipe them.
Minutes. Don't put too much extra money on the pirates. I don't think anyone's going to bid.
Can I pull it down now that I've actually bidded?
Yeah, just hit reset and do it.
I think 155 is good.
No, just bid the asking price. If it bounces, it bounces. We're not desperate.
I'll do one over the asking price.
There you go. I've got nothing else to do. End turn.
End turn. Says Helheim just disconnected. Oh, there he's back.
I'm thinking of Fort Min's, securing the money. Elves north of me, Hinnom to the west of Rus, and elves expanding towards home. Oh boy! Elves expanding towards home.
Think they're gonna try to snipe me out?
Possible. Oh, took the throne. Good.
I took his cap circle.
2 losses. Only 2 losses. Wait, Amulet of Breathing. That's not the right one. Yeah, you took one of his cap circle items, being a real pain in the butt. It is the Throne of Bones, +3 Undying, let's go!
Oh boy. And there's Hinnom.
Yeah, there's Hinnom's capital, which means Hinnom's capital's right next to me. Got the pirates. Good.
Yeah, I think Hinnom's gonna try to take a keyban to cut my pretender off, so I'm sending my pretender and pirates into there. Because he's definitely coming for me.
Oh yeah, sure, definitely. And if we can, wait, a huge a great white bull is in that army. That would be a disciple versus disciple. We
In my bless.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a bet that you're willing to take with only 1 or 2 Raphites in there. Oh, that was last time turn's timer. So let's say we've got 3 minutes left.
I mean, if I don't take this, he gets a free run to my cap.
Yeah, no, take that fight if you so choose. That's actually probably one of the better engagements you can get. Just make sure to put a point of PD in there so that you don't have your units immediately route, though he'll probably counterattack and route that unit.
Yeah, I have about 6 points of PD since I've had it for a while.
You mean the one that you just took? Because you need to have a point of PD in there so that
Yeah, I have them both.
that you're abandoning. Good.
Think we're ready to call it?
Yeah, I'm good to enter.
Research is about to hit construction 2 as well.
Nice. Once you hit Con 2, toss me over a steel black plate and a steel helm when you have the time. That way I can suit up our lovely pretender goddess.
Alright. I'm putting down the 4th smith, so I should be able to crank it out.
Perfect.
Yeah, I imagine he
like
ordered Hinnom up to attack me to keep me off of him.
Possibly, yeah. But, looks like it's going to be elf versus elf.
The thing that we dreaded.
It could have been worse. If it was elf versus you would have been in trouble.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. It's not as if they would have that many units, and you would definitely be able to number them. But also, be on the lookout for catching what their bless is. So if you see
he's going into you. Should I pop the province behind him? Because it looks like he's going for like the barbarian province or something.
Yes. Yeah. Go for a attack into that.
Go for 105.
Yeah. Go for 105. See how they talk.
Okay, Con 2, so what do you want built?
Give me steel blackplate and steel helm, and then a sword shield. I'm looking for probably a vine shield.
Steel blackplate, black steel helm. And then I can get you a tier 2 sword. And I don't think I have anybody that nature forges yet.
Yeah, if you've got a combustion mace, that would be good. Something that gives a little bit of a plume AoE effect. I'm debating whether or not I want to take a fight with just our pretender against their bull. It would be in our dominion, but at the same time, it's a unthugged out chassis.
I can get you a burning mace or a scepter of authority.
I forget what burning mace is.
Burning blade.
Burning blade, so just a flame on attack.
Yeah. Oh, mace of
That's
eruption.
Mace of Eruption, let's do that one. It's not going to be useful against Hinnom, because Hinnom has flame resist, but...
Oh, he's too low level. I need a fire 2 to do it.
That's fine. We can wait. You'll get a fire 2 eventually out of your smith. I'm going to start mustering in order to bonk Hinnom. I'm not going to risk it. 2 minutes. Just going to end there. We're good. Ooh, 11 death gems. Random event there. That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm going to call the turn here too.
Yeah. The elf has a dragon apparently.
That's going to be annoying.
Looks like it's a poison dragon, a land dragon, so it's not a flyer.
Less
He
annoying.
he is absolutely going to try and take 14. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Which one?
The enemy elf is going to be taking 14, definitely. He sees a farmland, he has Pretender, it's not in Dominion, there's no question. Oh boy, there we go.
Oh, that's some fights. Mictlan came into me. Let's see what his bless is.
Oh no. Oh no. You got wiped.
I did?
He got you in Laria. Yeah, he wiped.
Well, I'm fucked. Looks like Blood Bond, Regen, Shock, Fire, Cold, Swiftness, and Magic Weapon. Oh, my Pretender didn't get into the fucking fight, that's why we wiped.
You didn't have him set to an attack order?
I did, it's just he got stuck behind the stacks. And now they're gonna come for me and kill me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, at least it was quick.
Well, it's not over until it's over, good sir.
Guess I should start recruiting some priests.
I'd say recruiting more units to prepare for potential end-seek, my guy. It'll be 2-3 turns before they get there, and I'll be able to undercut them. So it's not over, but it's definitely not going to be pretty.
Yep. Oh, I got your equipment. Let me send that over.
Thank you. Yeah, there's a Van Hurst in his cap circle. There's only 3 though, so it's not impossible to kill.
Gonna try for a sneaky cap on him. Would definitely pull him away from me.
You mean on Hinnom?
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially. That's what I mean. Or
Yeah, if he ever
pull
sends
off
up to
the-
me, I have a lot more units so I can take the siege. So I guess I could take them.
Yeah, basically, I'm going into 72. We'll see if we can't, if I can't bonk him off of the cap circle. But yeah, now it's Vanheim versus Helheim, so that's gonna be
Very messy.
90 seconds. One minute. At the very least, that stack in Deberia has almost nothing really special. Okay, yeah, they went regen blood bond, so there's that.
Yeah.
Combat speed plus 30%. Interesting that they decided to go for swiftness.
Yeah, not really sure what that was about. Maybe getting the giants into the fight faster?
Yeah, possibly. It's probably just spending some of their points. Because if they went for a rainbow, then that exploded at 10 seconds. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he ended, so the turn rolled.
There's a lot of it. When both of my
Oh, he
attack.
backed off from going into me. I think he's heading back to his cap to protect it.
Yeah, that sounds like a wise decision. Oh gosh, what happened in Ugg Woods? Oh, Independence attacked.
Oh, what the fuck. I had
That's
6
right,
PD
that's
in there.
Yeah, well, that's an 11 PD event. Don't worry, I'll go and take it for you.
I think I should worry about expanding, or should I just build a huge fucking stack to take on their huge fucking stack?
Ah, look at the defense of Helheim. His elves got bonked off of his cap circle. What a meme! He got greedy and he lost almost his entire expander stack onto Helheim's PD.
Oh,
I don't know
damn.
why. Why the hell did he think that he could take an elf province defense with an expander?
Because he thought that, we're a bunch of chuckle fucks because I just suicided my pretender? I don't know. Speaking
I'm
of
gonna
which, I'm gonna
start
finally pop down a priest.
Alright. I'm gonna start trolling Hinnom a bit by going around bonking his provinces.
Sounds good.
Once that throne over there is in our dominion. I'll probably take it with my pretender goddess because she's got some skin shifters with her as escort.
I think I should throw down some holy warriors and just get some meat on the field.
Meat on the field. You're not up against one of the grinders, and your sacreds aren't exactly that amazing either. 2.5 minutes.
I'm ending.
Yeah, I'm ending too. I don't have anything else to do. It's pretty early, so. What jumps do you need?
None at the moment.
Okay.
Kind of just trying to rush research forward to get Branzel. Actually, I haven't rolled a water guy yet.
Our resident elf has decided that he is going to start raiding Mictlan a little bit.
Okay.
Might want to also start raiding your friendly neighborhood elf, but yeah, Mictlan also works because they're easy prey. Looks like they're feeding him provinces.
Feeding Mictlan?
Mictlan, yeah, a little bit. And he's also got a smaller expander stack up to the north. If you start sniping his expander stacks or priest kings. Yeah, just basically be a nuisance and smash onto Mictlan, because if we're able to grind Mictlan down and kill their pretender monolith, that'll be huge, but it's not going to happen. They made it as a monolith. We're not going to crack.
I don't know if I get weapons out and we actually get some of your units up there.
True, but my units after having to deal with Hinnom, because I'm as close to Hinnom as you are to Mictlan.
Yeah.
Kind of wish that you hadn't bonked off of the lovely opponent there, because it's not going to be quick for you to get a disciple back.
Oh, do they take longer than the pretender to get back?
No, they just take them out at the same time, but
Oh.
It's so early in the game. It's so early in the game.
At the very least, I think Mictlan's overcommitting his stack to coming and taking me, though.
Turn pulse.
Yeah, he's just sending a stack of 60 dudes to come take my cap. 1 tribal king, 2 priests, 10 jaguar warriors. And then everything else is just shitty chaff.
Wait a minute. I see a commander, I see a indie commander spawn right there. I'm going to go and ruin their day. They are building a fort in 51, and I'm going to go and bonk it. Let's go! We might have lost that army stack, but we're going to cost them 600 gold. Let's go, boy!
Yeah, that'll be a big hit to him.
Alright, hold fast in 10. I'm sending my pretenderess.
Yeah, I've got my entire stack heading into 10 because I just buffed up its PD to wipe their stack.
Yeah, if they attack into 10, they're gonna bomb. As always, any gold, just toss it over to me and I'll build additional units. Oh my gosh, they are feeding Hinnom. They are feeding Hinnom. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm seeing around 15 to 18 giants. Oh boy.
Oh, fun shit.
They are feeding him gold right now. That explains what's going on here. They fed the giants in order to rush me. Okay, boys, start funneling over gold to your local skin shifters. We're gonna need to make a plan here. A disease site in 106. Oh yeah, sure enough. 3 death in there. Nice catch, nice catch.
My priest calls out to Fluffy.
Yeah, currently the Great Bull is wearing your pelt.
I mean, at least it matches.
Yeah, once we bunk their army, hopefully they go into... I hope they got overzealous, but they probably got a scout, and they probably see my unit. Oh, how do I transfer this stupid province over?
You need to have a commander in it, and then you go into the menu.
There it is. Relinquish, and... does it just turn it into an independent, or what?
I have no idea.
Well, to relinquish it would require me to not send the Pretendress to the province, so I'm gonna pass on that for the time. 1 minute.
My turn's over. I think we're just waiting on everybody else.
Yep. Oh, if that was a fort. If that was a fort that they're making in 51, that just equalized the game a bit by wasting some gold on. But yeah, toss gold over. Toss gold over.
I'm throwing 150 your way.
Donkey. Because I need to make as many skin shifters as possible if they're obviously boosting their golden. No, I'm looking at Forces of Ulm, 106 Axe Warrior.
Oh, go for the cap?
Yeah, go for the cap. Force their hand. Ooh, gold event, a wealthy merchant, plus 773 gold. Based, good.
If this just turns into me and Mictlan walking back and forth over these provinces into each other's caps, I'm gonna be angry.
Alright, research is starting with that lovely little bonus of gold. Like a little clutch.
Why the fuck were there Mountain Kings in Ulm? Is someone summoning shit onto my cap?
No, that's the Throne of Bones, and we're Misfortune, so it's legitimately just sending a bunch of undead.
Is it a global thing or is it just an us thing?
It's a throne thing.
Fun. Looks like they claimed Throne of Flames.
Yeah. I'm going to go and take that throne now that it is in Dominion.
Oh, he just threw down a fort on 105.
Yeah, we were able to deny one of their forts though, so that's a bonus. Because yeah, they had a commander just sitting there. No way that wasn't a fort being built.
Yeah.
Uh, 10 Van Heers over in Bycliff on Firearms 30. Yeah, Elf's pushing a bit south, trying to spot them before I eat them from behind. Go forward, go. Remember, send cap.
I don't got much spare cash because I lost most of my income.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And my cap circle ain't exactly fleshed out at the moment. Well, at the very least, I'm about to hit Con 3.
Nice. Oh, right. We can actually call Disciple if we have spare dudes. So
Yeah, I've already got 2 guys on it.
that'll be a lot of time, though.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Be right back, I'm grabbing more coffee.
Sounds good. I'm gonna end turn. Turn end.
Okay, I'm back.
I see their bull. I've got 14 units right next to it. I could potentially go for the bull.
Do you think 14 units is enough to take the bull?
They are skin shifters that will turn into bears, but I'm
Also,
not.
you're in his dominion.
Yeah.
I could jump on his fort instead of heading up to Mictlan. And it looks like he's starting to recruit condors.
Yeah, go into his fort instead.
On it. And he's definitely getting ready to try to, like, pop my commanders to the condors.
Yeah. Throne of Might, +2. Alright.
You have 81 unrest in your throne province.
The Throne Province? Yeah, there's probably a bandit camp or something in. Yeah, he's going to go for the throne, and I will riposte with once he gets there and takes the province, because I'm not going to be able to repulse. But once he gets there and takes the province, I'll basically repulse with a full 30 skin shift.
Okay.
Not 30, 25.
Also, he's got about 20 warriors right next to your throne as well.
Yeah,
81.
that's the army stack I'm talking about.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually see the battle log there. He's got 10 Rathites. I'm betting that 3 of my skin shifters are worth a Wrath. 1.5
Well, we're
minutes.
about to find out.
We're about to find out, boy. Also, I'm going for Conjuration 3 in order to get my Summon Bears.
Not
This is
the
this
bears.
turning into a battle of yikes very, very quick.
Should I be swinging out of construction or still go for 4?
Still go for 4 and then go in for Conjuration. Also go for his fort. Go for that.
I am.
Jeez, these undead really rolled hard on the RNG for launching. I think they attacked like 6 of my provinces.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
It's fine because they're just crunchy skellies, and my Pretendress coming back over will bonk them all. It's just
Losing income until you do that.
yeah, it's not much income, but it's income, and so income is income is income. I got it. 30 seconds.
Looks like Hinnom's doing something.
Not paying attention.
Maybe.
Alright, they went.
Oh, damn.
Now,
I killed their
look at-
pretender! I killed the dragon.
you killed the dragon?
I killed Vanheim's dragon.
Yeah, baby! Woo!
Get fucked.
Not out of this yet.
Gonna take another turn for me to take the fort. And I got a hero. Oh wait, that was from the battle.
Alright. Alright, I see that.
And he doesn't have anything in position to come relieve his fort, so I should take it next turn. Do you think 40 of my dudes could take the between 50 and 70 barbarians in the province to my northeast?
How many?
I have about 40 axe throwers.
Not good odds. You might want to save up,
Okay, I'll keep
or
building.
even send reinforcements down to your siege.
Yeah, I can do that.
Send reinforcements down to your siege. Also, get a pretender on Province 10 to get those units that are just sitting.
I would like to get a pretender.
You mean your prophet? It's not going to be as much use in the long term in terms of, you know, everything. Compared to getting those 10 units and the units on your capital moved down to that siege. So if we are able to deny one fort, and then take another one, that's a shift of 120, 1,200 gold.
Gold!
Gold.
And then also give me my second fort that I'm missing. Two turns away from Con 4, get your orders in. Oh god, imagine how much Vanheim's shitting himself right now.
And then Tyrion's going, it's alright, we basically lost one, we got one.
Probably. If we can get the bowl, though.
I'm not going for it. I had an instinct that he was going to reinforcement, and he reinforced it, and there's probably PD there. I wasn't going to rip.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm going to be annoying and start going into Vanheim.
Yeah, because he's squishier now that his pretender's down.
Yes. That also, and they've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A lot of provinces.
Yeah, so they're probably the one directly feeding Hinnom right now.
This turn will decide whether or not we're dead or not. If we win it, we win it. If we don't, we're... Whoop.
Derikari is not having a good time with the undead.
Oh, I've got an important call, so I'm going to have to go on mute and deafen for a second. We've got 1 minute left.
Okay. Oh, damn, that means I have to entertain the rest of the chat. Not out of this yet, at least. So, start building brands, start allowing Scipio to actually fucking pull weight, and continue to frustrate Hinnom and Mictlan until Fluffy gets back up, whereupon I can probably start pushing again. At the very least, it's still interesting. And I never thought I'd be able to say this, but we actually have the long-term advantage, just from how bad their helpless is. Okay, I can take the fort. He has nothing reinforcing it. Oh, hey, Freebo. Oh, Block's here too. So these guys are coming to relieve the fort. I don't see many flyers on them. Give me 20 PD. And let's storm this fucking castle. He's gonna come in here, and I'm gonna take him. I understand nothing in this game, but watch battle screen tells me no. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, it's like games like Dwarf Fortress or other such roguelikes where the interface is just kind of ass, so you have to just learn all the historic knowledge to be able to actually tell what the fuck's going on half the time. But once you do, you can actually understand what the fuck you're doing and actually comprehend all the strategies and such. So a lot of it's just knowing what the fuck you're actually doing. And that also goes for being able to tell what the hell's going on the screen. I think that storm will work. You're gonna intercept them because they're not gonna be able to get
You're
there.
at risk.
Request a pause, please.
Sure. Do I need to wander over to them for that, or what? Well, damn, if we do have a pause, I might need to download Solitaire just to have something to fucking do. Because I'm definitely not streaming Gotcha. I haven't fallen that far yet. Can I plan anything out while we wait? Take fort, defend him. Well, the big thing about a blitz is the turns always roll at 5 minutes. But since we don't have the auto thing... who knows, might be family issues. I don't fucking know how he lives his life. So, real quick research. I thought I was closer to Con 4 than that. Oh, that was me going to Con 3. Was it? No, I must have read the Evo. Yeah, whatever. Derikari is not saying anything, so I think we're just cooling our heels. Are there any cool battles to watch? Bola went in. 3 kills by him on the PD, so some of them ran. You're elfing. You're pushing. You're elfing. You're pushing. Okay. Yeah, let me go grab Solitaire or something like that. Do I download the Solitaire collection? That sounds like a trap. Do I have any good, like, small games that I can play during this shit? Wait, do I have the Solitaire collection? I do have the Solitaire collection! Oh, hell yeah! Okay, let me get the game of Spider up. Oh, Okay, new game capture. Make sources visible. Specific window. Solitaire. Now we're cooking with gas. And in case they decide to try to stream snipe, let me just grab something stupid to look at. Oh yeah, sea troll. Yeah. Oh yeah, it has to be opposite suits. So 2, 3, 6. Got 9 queen, 5, 10. 8 if I get a 9. Wait, I might... No, that can go there. You can go on the jet. It's not letting me move the pile.
Thanks for waiting. I'm good.
Oh, you back?
Yep, I'm good to go.
God
Also,
damn it, I just got solitaire set up.
Look at the throne, by the way. When
Which
I took
one?
the throne, it gave me almost 200 free spawn units.
Really?
So I'm gonna go and use those to be an absolute pain in the butt.
Jesus Christ.
Look at the army graph. Look at the army graph.
Oh, he left the graphs on?
Just for the team.
Okay.
But
Oh, hell
and-
yeah. Also, he's got an army up in 16, so I'm holding back on the reinforcements to intercept him.
Where at? What?
Mictlan.
A bunch of sacreds. I wouldn't actually take that fight.
Well,
I would actually probably attempt to storm that fort and then hold into it. I wouldn't take that fight. That's an army of sacreds. But
well,
end
that
your turn.
separates all of my stuff, and I still have Dominion there, so the Sacreds wouldn't work as well.
No, sacreds just need to be blessed. Also, end your turn because we're out of time.
I'll take the PD off of it then.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to win that. How much longer to end the turn?
In Vine.
There we go. Yeah, Hinnom saw my army stack and was like, hashtag.
Let's see how that storming went.
Ooh, he wiped most of those free spawn by moving up.
Aw. And I only minced 2 of his units when he came in. Oh, because he brought bats into the back line, I imagine. Yeah, better than went.
He edged our bet thing. So if you had gone in there, look at how much he just chewed through that infantry.
I don't think I have an answer to that.
What was
I took the fort.
I bonked on top of their fort, which is fun.
So I imagine that Sacred Stack's about to come to the fort I'm sitting in.
That would be a very logical bet.
Can you demolish a fort?
You can, but if he moves onto it the same turn, no.
I mean, I can just take all the troops, sneak out, and then demolish it with the dude that's left.
If he attacks it this turn, it won't go through.
Oh, okay.
But if you queue it, it'll be fine.
So should I try to demolish and sneak, or should I just hold?
Demolish, sneak. Don't take that fight. Actually, is your entire army able to sneak?
Yeah.
Then just hold into that fort and then sneak out when it's about to fall.
Okay.
Yeah, just use it as time to actually refortify yourself. And 90 seconds. Well placed fort in there, Helheim. Oh, killed an elf stack, he said. Sure enough, 7 Vanheim's dead. For
Sounds
no
like a good
damage.
turn.
No damage. Very good.
I'm ending mine.
I intercepted a good fortune event from Vanheim. I got some fire gems off of
How'd you pull that off?
Siege this.
Honestly, I'm a bit worried that Mictlan's just gonna head for my cap.
That's possibly what he's doing. But if he ends up going for your cap, go for his. No, don't go for his cap. You don't have anything.
Yeah, because he has a monolith there.
If he goes for your cap, I could probably intercept him in a high PD province with the Pretender and some skin shifter. That's a turn.
The high PD province would be the one that he would be moving into this turn if he goes for the cap.
I can't catch those big boys either. By the way, they just keep running.
That's turn. Okay, it looks like he did go for the fort.
And it looks like he ran away, so. So yeah, just hold yourself out for a bit. Send those units that you have to spare, and just start moving to mulch him.
I don't think I can mulch him.
Oh no, I lost a battle. Oh no, my commander died. Oh no. My commander died and I lost skin shifters. That's unfortunate.
Very much so.
But hey, Helheim. There's not much actually I can say to that. As long as you keep expanding Helheim around that area, those skin shifters will actually still survive. That's fun. Alright, I'm just gonna go and try and bonk him because it's taking too long. Got too much to do, people to see.
I'm honestly gonna try to take the Berserker province because I need that income.
Yeah, I'm basically going to take advantage of the fact that he is not wanting to engage. I'm just going to go for his capital. If Hinnom doesn't engage me, I'm going to bonk. One, two, three. Yeah.
Oh damn, my commander died from disease in the fort.
Is there no commander in the fort?
No, one of my commanders, the one that was really experienced. He had like 2 wounds though, so that was coming.
Fair enough.
I don't have the units to hold this fort once he comes to actually play.
Yeah, when he actually comes to try and take it, just sneak attack out. Is it fortification broken?
Fortifications at 48 wall integrity.
So hold for this turn just to stall, and actually no, don't even wait. Just sneak attack out and force him to spend another 2 turns on. Another more for me to do. Cash is always appreciated if it's on hand, otherwise not.
Well, since I can't build a fort, got a gold event, so I had about 200 spare. I'm sending you 300.
Thank you, very kind. Yeah, I won't be buying these mercs a second time. They're cheap to rehire, and I wanted them in order to have the advantage to basically force Hinnom into full retreat. But I'm just going to chase him and suicide them onto his stack. That is the turn timer, so end turn if you're able.
Alright, give me a second. We've done a lot of turns for an hour and a half in. Oh, took the Bar province.
Yes! Yes, baby!
Took
Yes!
the bowl.
Yes! I killed Hinnom's army! All 18 Raphite warriors dead!
Fucking nice.
Hell yeah!
I just got an event for 600 gold, and I lost about 700 population on the same province.
Oh heck yeah, that's a win.
Should I build a fort there?
Nah. You don't really need a fort right now with how many provinces you have to get.
Alright.
Also, let me build a scout on that province so I can transfer it to you. I should have done that a little bit ago. Got a little tunnel vision.
That was a close fucking one, though. Oh, he had a random event hit. He had a warrior mage come through and pop his province over. Also, I'm gonna need some help because once he takes that fort...
That's not the warrior mage. That's the D&D event. That's actually really unfortunate. That's actually a very strong...
Says there's only 4 units there.
They're all thugs with really good gear.
Oh, nice. And he has to go through there to get to me.
Yes.
But if he gets through there, I'm gonna be completely fucked.
Probably, possibly, yeah. Oh, baby, look at this event. I had trolls and skin shifters on the front line. The chaff took the brunt of the fight. I managed to turn the flank. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at it.
I'm coming to watch.
Oh, it's beautiful. All of those units cost like 150 gold, and I lost almost none of my sacreds, and I turned his stack. Yes.
I bet he's really fucking angry about that.
He lost all of his bless. Oh, that's good. That is beautiful. Ah, chef kid. That's his whole army. They were feeding him too for that. That's great.
Is it time to push into him?
Oh, it's time to push into it.
Actually, that means Mictlan might come down to try to hold you off of them. Then he thinks he's got me in turbo phase and is gonna keep pushing me.
Possibly.
Which he does in fact have me in. If he pushes my cap, I don't think I can defend it.
He'll be fine. If he actually pushes to the cap, he'll basically be able to stand a huge amount of heat. Man, I keep on forgetting that you don't get prophets in Disciple game. I keep on checking, like, where did my prophet die? And
yeah, like trying to figure out how long till you can make a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Eagle Warriors coming.
Helheim being an absolute pain in the butt. Eagle Warriors aren't that amazing, but because their armor is almost non-existent.
10 gold, 10 resource. 16.
Our elf is doing better damage than their elf.
How?
Because their elf is actually, yeah, that's a good question, because their elf is supposed to be a Tyrian.
400 gold coming your way.
Thank you. That beautiful. Make sure that you're not denying yourself any recruitment. You need every single soldier on the field.
I'm getting to the point where I'm just recruiting from fucking random provinces and I'm still getting gold.
Stealth attack to the south, stealth attack into Norfangs, and we'll co-op a siege on his capital.
I need to stealth very far for that, but I can. Because mine are sitting in the province that just got flipped by the warrior mages.
No, in Laria, don't you still have your army?
No, you said stealth out.
Yeah, I said the stealth attack. Luckily, you didn't stealth attack onto that thug.
I don't think I can stealth attack.
That's turn, by the way.
Oh, stealth. Yeah, they can.
Yeah. Don't stealth into the fort. Don't stealth into the fort. You'll reveal yourself.
I'm very aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ending.
There you go. Yeah, my bad. We got pretty tunnel vision that turn because that was a massive win. Vanheim tried to thug our boy, and he said, "Oh, look at that! Look at the amount of elfing going on."
That is a lot of elfing.
1 6 2 6 3. Oh boy, those Van Heers are starting to actually reach critical.
And the barbarians are back with their entire fucking force. God fucking damn it. I spent a lot of men taking that province. Okay, I'm in Norfang next turn, and then I can come into their cap. Which I imagine might have me and the Eagle Warriors on the same tile. Wait, not the Eagle Warriors, Mictlan's army.
Sounds good.
Forbidden Forest. Plague. Huge
Oh
barbarian
shoot, that
horde.
was your capital? No.
What happened?
He's got a Vanheim stack on Helheim's capital.
Well, we're about to have a stack on his capital.
Yeah, we'll be able to get onto Helheim.
Nah, do that when he's actually coming for me.
Make sure to sneak into that capital fight. If there's something crazy,
I'm
you'll
aware.
want my you'll want my units the one fighting. You're basically there. No offense, as a siege chaff.
I'm aware. I know my role.
It's a very good roll.
Speaking of, Con 3, 131 RP left, 45 a turn. So that's gonna be 3 turns. Till we get
90
Frostbrand.
seconds. 90 second.
Turns ended.
Three turns from getting my bears started.
Bears with brands. Or
Oh,
you're not
turning
talking
over.
yet.
Oh, I almost forgot to relinquish the province. Make sure to send something to take province 12.
Which one?
Province 12 directly to yourself on your capture.
Do I need troops or do I need to just send somebody in?
I'm pretty sure you just need to send somebody in.
I'll move somebody. Okay, turn ended.
Yeah, I've got to go for this. I mean, the idea that I killed all of their Rathites, I've got to put them under siege. At the very least, to kill his capital's P. That's a turn, Helheim?
No, I'm turned.
No, I said Helheim.
Oh. Yeah, it was them that were waiting.
Yeah, 2 of them. We'll give them 10 seconds, and I'll go and go. Hey! Stop taking extra time.
Yeah, because they have 2 of them that aren't done. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
there's one.
Hinnom.
Yeah, they're in. I'm surprised that Nitro's the one that's taking extra time again. There we go. Battle on Hinnom.
Wait, I
Pretended
fucking threw back a Vanheim stack?
Wall.
It was 2 Van Jarl, but PD killed them. Yeah, he was trying to take the really highly defended stack I had. Because he was trying to pop the province to just be ready for going to my cap, I guess?
Yeah, they're feeding Mictlan.
I just got a Staff of Elemental Mastery. Mictlan's down to about 30 units and the Thug stack's down to about 3? Wait, only 1, so I think he tried to go in on it. I am buying a scout. Okay, my boys are going in on the cap. My guys are on the province, but it's not relinquished.
I clicked on relinquish province. Odd.
Try it again now that I have guys there.
Yeah, I'll try it again. The scout is guilty of unnecessary amounts of greed. We have since persecuted. Also, try and take his cap circle. Imagine if it's 10 PD and try and take some provinces out of his cap circle.
Hinnoms?
Actually, no, that's stupid. Pile on and let's try and get his capital. Because if we
can deal with the circle afterwards.
Mm.
And if we take the cap, we can just straight up kill him. All I want to pass. Oh, baby.
A triple?
I think I can finally make that Mace of Eruption if you want.
Please. Just pile on. Let's get him sieged.
That puts me a turn behind on research, though.
Yeah, in terms of provinces, we are vastly outgunned. We need to take this capital. Luckily, our elf is doing work, but in terms of just provinces, we are definitely losing. Luckily, they're death 3, we're death 2. In the long term, we're okay.
And they have better stuff in general, so they get less out of them.
Yeah, 1 minute left.
My turn's over.
My turn's over. Ooh, a new merc stack. Gonna grab that and toss it onto the siege because more chaff, faster siege. Also, Hinnom's wall integrity is stupidly high, so definitely need. That's turn. Helheim. And Mictlan got a fort up. Mictlan headed towards him. Oh shoot!
Sorry, Swat it. Don't speak French.
Our resident elf is bankrupt. We need to send him out.
Oh, really?
Hello.
What's up?
Reminder that we're now switching to 7 minutes per turn rather than 5.
Okay.
That's all.
I got his stuff. His little cheeky elf raiders. I made him go.
Send 300 to Elf.
Send 300 to elf. That should do it.
Yeah, he just finished dealing with the thugs. I think he's gonna start heading for my cap if he doesn't come to take the walls of the fort. Oh yeah, how is the fort going?
Still early.
Okay. Oh, you need to get you sent your mace.
Please and thank.
Mace of Eruption headed for you.
Mictlan apparently has an alchemist. Also, that province seems to have transferred over. Good.
Yep. Gives me 3 more recruits a turn.
Do you think you have any chance of...
Chance of?
I'm going to attempt to intercept his van here by moving into 107, add some PD to it, possibly. Actually, no, the PD would pretty much be useless. I've got skin shifters with the Pretender.
Oh, you're talking to the elf.
Yeah, I'm talking to Helheim. Let's not be racist here. We can be racist to the opponent now. I'm kidding.
Fair
I'm
point.
being silly. Also, reinforce Province 10. He's got some warriors. He's probably going to attempt to bonk it, so send some troops over there in order to reinforce your people.
I think my PD outnumbers the warriors, but sure.
You never know what kind of shenanigery they've got hidden inside that fort, though. Uh, 2 minutes.
Actually, they can't send directly from the fort there unless they have enough movement to cover it.
I'm talking about the palisade.
That's what I'm talking about too. New market company just dropped.
Yeah, I've got it. Got it purchased.
Okay.
You need any gems for forging or shenanigans?
I'm still researching.
Helheim? Any gems do you need, Helheim?
My turn's done. I'm hitting restroom.
Okay, I'll send you some air, Helheim. Here's 20 air gem. Just start preparing to do your capital defense, by the way, because we'll need to get rid of that, bonk them off.
Alright, I'm back.
Helheim, out of 10.
The man's elfing. He needs all the time he can get.
Wait, you don't have a lab on your capital?
What?
He said no lab. I'm asking if his lab got broken.
Deathmatch coming up.
No.
Should I go into several beast bats could be seen? Yeah, he's got Sacred Stack coming for the province, I think. How much health does this fortification have?
It's 750. It's the strongest fort in early.
Okay. How much is it down to?
Half.
Fun. I imagine Vanheim's gonna try to muster something to break it.
Vanheim? No, he's going to try and kill Helheim. Apparently Helheim was able to kill the alchemist, so that's good. Can't you sneak your commanders into Helheim and then, well, bolster up your elemental defense to actually protect your... Because if you rout that stack, that's game.
Yeah, you can sneak into fort. Yeah, you can sneak into forts. The more you know. Should I keep defending the province, or should I try pushing into his stack? He's got some bats, but I don't see any priests in this thing.
I've got an idea. Let me retreat scout into that province to see how much PD's in there, and if it's not that much, just go. 3 minute.
Wait, retreat scout into what province?
I'm sending a retreat scout where you set your scout to retreat, and I'm attacking the province to see what's in.
For 8 or somewhere else?
For 8.
Okay. I'll just intern then.
Wish that that huge army of chaff didn't get wiped. That was a massive waste. Unfortunate.
Hey, at least now you have my huge army of chaff.
Yeah, but I'm greedy. I want both. My bears are going to start popping out next.
And my Frostbrand start getting built next turn.
I'll be able to start making 3 at a time.
Derikari is asking if his disciple auto blesses his troops.
No, I don't think so. No, I think it...
Yeah, I think it acts like the Pretender like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it acts like the Pretender and auto blesses.
He's asking if there's a possibility for killing 40 Vanheers with Ellies.
If you spam them and you hold them hard with Skelly spam and everything else, then yeah. Basically throw everything you have into the defense, my guy. Because there's no real other alternative other than going for it, because we are fully dedicated to pushing Hinnom, because we need to remove one of theirs. So you've got to focus fully on the defense, and if worst case scenario, we come and relieve you afterward. Yeah, the Skellies, Elementals, and Lightning. Just hold to your breach as long as possible and let your Elementals try and do what they can.
He doesn't have Skellies.
If you can get all of your commanders and everything snuck out and just go for carpet thuggery and just attacking all of his provinces, that actually probably be better than attempting a 4-knot attack. Didn't end turn. But you've got 30 seconds.
Actually, can you research at one of our labs?
I don't think he can research at one of our labs now.
Alright.
Nobody actually went. And because nobody sent any units, the Dominion of every Dominion went down by 1.
Oh, damn. That means there's a lot of land without Dominion right now.
Yeah, look at the Dominion graph. Boom.
Yeah, that's a big bonk. I think he pulled troops away from Caban. He might be sending them south. Oh, he handed the fort back to Vanhers. Wait, not Vanhers, Hinnom.
We got scout on Kevon. Yeah, just go into Kevon. They're not defending. And then go and take the stupid palisade. $30 elementals. Is that per? Yeah, go for the defense, my guy. 30 elementals is a lot.
Yeah.
Here, let me send you another 20 gems. Just go for it.
What kind of elemental is he working with?
Air element. Yeah, shoot. Let's
I only have 8 air gems, but I can send them over.
Yeah, just send all your air gems. Just have him air spam his defense. I mean, worst case scenario, we cripple their army, their elf, and our elf also gets crippled. Just be annoying around your cap circle until it's imminent that it's going to be cracked, and then rush back in.
How many turns do you think on the siege?
5 more. It's
Oof.
going to be a while. Well, it's Hinnom. Hinnom is a pain in the butt. Once they're dead, but they're not dead until they're dead is the problem.
So if we knock him out, it's just a home run on that point?
Well, yeah, once we knock out his capital, he doesn't get his sacreds anymore, so that's over. And besides, we killed most of his sacreds, so they're probably already under the assumption that he's out, and they're going to be feeding the other two.
Okay, how many frost brands do you want?
Just one right now.
Problem.
What?
I don't have enough magic gems.
You need water, right?
I need 2 more water to make 1 frost brand.
I'll send you 24.
Okay. Until then, I'm making earth boots.
2 minutes.
Ending turn.
Ending turn as well. 90 seconds. Yeah, go for it. Just knock him off of your cap if you can. Once more into the breach, the final frontier, the final hurrah, charge, my friend.
No, it's 1 elf per team. So Helheim, Ulm, and Rus are in the team. Hinnom, Vanheim.
Dire wolves. Oh gosh, no.
Vanheim and Mictlan are on their own team.
Oh boy, they wiped you in Keban.
Yup. Which means my capital has no defense.
No, you have quite a few units there. Just send them over to Province 10 and hold for your dear life. We are down to less than 200 left on the defense of Hinnom.
Actually, I'm gonna look to see what the hell that battle read. Because where the fuck did his dudes come from on that? I imagine they were like in.
Yeah, he marched. If you're sending reinforcements to the province, they're able to reinforce themselves.
Okay. I'm gonna at least view the battle. Looks like he somehow got his flyers to change at what time they were dropping.
Odd.
Yeah, because like one hit and then like the other two hit. They're all full helpless. So it's Blood Bond, Regen, Magic Weapon, and then Resist Elementals. Yup. Alright, one Frostbrand coming up.
Sneak attack will probably join a sally, so go for it. I wish I could join you in the actual bunk, but unfortunately we can't have allies on the same field. It doesn't work that way. Otherwise, our pretender would have been on the field with. But if you end up losing, then our pretender gets bunked, and that would be game over.
It's very rough, but if we can take Hinnom out, I think we have a very good chance at this.
Yeah, just reinforce Province 10 as much as you can and just hold your line, I guess, because...
I'm trying.
Yeah, those barbs just holding you to only a few provinces is brutal.
Yup. Especially since the fucking ones on the right came right back with exactly how many they had beforehand.
Yeah. Just not been any time for you to expand. We are definitely at a province masso disadvantage, and they know. We need to crack Hinnom and then just start to tentacle out.
Yeah,
it looks like
Hinnom,
they
bring my forces north again to reinforce my cap and try to get Mictlan away.
It actually looks like they know that Hinnom is dead because he's transferring provinces away. So they've given up on Hinnom, and they're betting that they can kill Helheim in exchange.
I think they're betting they can kill Helheim and me.
Nah, they won't be able to kill you because I'll be able to reinforce you with a bunch of sacred bear. I'm going to have 41
Do they know
sacred
that? Because
bear.
I'm pretty sure he's going to come up for my cap.
I mean, if he sieges you on the cap, then I'll just walk up and bonk him. So, all the better for it if he's basically cut off and I go and kill him.
Yeah, and that's a massive sacred stack he has. So if you kill that, he's behind.
Exactly. So, even if he kicks you out of Province 10, that'll be good for us in the long. Helheim, you have 2 minutes.
Yeah, Helheim's not looking too good.
Helheim's not looking too good enough. Last chance to determine whether or not you're going to stand and fight or to retreat. And if you're able to drop like 50 air elementals, that's going to be one hell of an amount of damage on. I mean, those aren't cavalry, and they're berserkers, so which means that they'll have a bad chance of dodging the trample of the air elemental. Do they have magic weapons? I think
They do.
right? Yeah.
It's magic weapon, blood bond, regen, and then all 3 resistances, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So the Frostbrand's gonna do damage, it's just gonna do as much damage against their sacreds. He went into 10. And my force is 1.
Oh!
What happened?
He got wiped bad.
Oh, he's looking at the log?
He got wiped bad.
He got overconfident.
No, I'm talking. No, Helheim got wiped.
Oh.
That's what I was talking about. That's the he got wiped.
Upside is, so did Mictlan.
Oh, did he? Oh, well.
He should have stormed because it's been like 25 plus PD here for the entire game so far. That's what hurts though. $51 to 63. All his sacreds, besides some of the commanders. Should I try chasing down his commanders? Or do you think he's just going to reinforce and pop me?
I would say he's going to reinforce and pop you. Look at Province 16. He's got more units on them.
Yeah. I'll just pull back and try to get more troops.
There you Yeah, we're definitely on the back.
How many more turns we got on Hinnom?
A few.
Because we're just going to have to go mad the moment we take that.
You know, yeah, we should have gone for the abandoned Helheim and just go for a massive amount of elfing against their provinces. Shoot. Well, once I once I get Hinnom down, we'll have to rush Mictlan in an attempt to kill their pretender. If we kill their pretender, we killed their bless, and that'll be it. And if we don't do it, well, we end the game before we have to sit here for a couple of hours.
Big thing is that Vanheim's going to be coming straight for us after this.
Yes, absolutely. They are immediately walking straight. No joke, no ifs, ands, or buts. They are coming straight. Are you able to make a ring of vengeance?
Let me check.
If you've got Con 4 and you've got Nature 2, you should be able to make it.
I don't have a Nature 2 out. Anything else you need?
Nope, just the Ring of Regent. Oh, do you have the ability to make a vine?
I only have Nature 1.
How many nature gems?
48.
Toss me like 24. I'll be able to make another 21 of my Sacred Bear. That way I'll have 84 on the field. That'll be a lot of Sacred Bear.
28, right?
24.
Okay, done.
Thank you. And, wait, are you really spending your nature gems on anything?
Not currently, since I'm not forging anything.
Yeah, probably just toss me all of them then. I'll just turn them all into sacred. Because we kind of need as much firepower as we possibly can. Do we know where Vanheim's capital is?
Yeah.
In province ID?
54.
There he is.
It's a ways off.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. Vanheim's being fed provinces right now. Our best bet would just be to walk straight up, pop the fort in 105, and then go and kill Mictlan. And just hope that the power of my bless compels them to die.
Yep. I do know that
seconds.
Stormworm, but I just usually don't do it. I don't think I can do anything else. You ready to end turn?
Ooh, one.
But yeah, since I'm streaming, it's probably a good idea to have the province names on.
Almost forgot to refresh on my mercs, but yeah, I'm good. I'm good to end. 20 seconds. Breach!
Let's fucking do it.
All right, I'm going to storm. You now it's the time for you to just basically snake out and take a bunch of crap.
So, try to take his cap circle.
You know it.
I don't think my army I'd trust to take a bunch of crap on its own. I think I'm just gonna go into Cursed Land and see what the hell I can do there. Wait, New Fangs is free of military units. Wait, no, I don't have a scout there, so I can't see the PD. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into Cursed Land. Oh, not enough gold. Shit. Not that I can get. Because I've kind of been hemmed into, like, here for the entire
once this is
game.
done, we've just got to go north.
Yeah. Mictlan's got a pretty good sized army on it.
Yeah, but it's mostly chaff, so we just need to cut through it. It should be fine. And if he moves off, even better.
And he's got a crappy fort, so it'll go pretty quick if we go and siege it.
So are you attacking all 3 of his cap circle provinces?
No, I'm only going to 1.
Alright, then go north. Go north and pop his fort.
Okay. So
Actually,
go into Norfangs.
Hold on, no. Go into 77 and reinforce my bear. You can go for his fort in 51. That way, you can basically meet me up by going south, and I can go north and basically beat him up.
Okay. I'm gonna intern. Earth 3 guy has a pair of fucking boots on, so I'm just fucking shit out of luck on basically everything this game. Cause he's got boots and a fucking staff. He's got boots. Yeah, he lucked into a staff of elemental mastery.
And turn. Yeah, Helheim, just stick around for as long as you're having fun being a nuisance with whatever units you have left. So long as our dominion's not dead and you don't lose out on your last province, you'll be able to stick around. So we'll probably actually just transfer you a fort to exile to.
It sounds like a plan.
Oh, you know what? Wait,
Send him the old cap.
we can give him Hinnom.
I'm up for it.
We can give him Hinnom.
Doesn't he have to have a unit on it?
He has to have a unit on it, but he's not. It's not as if he doesn't have any raiders. We can give him another capital.
That would be full fucking meme if they just trade.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. Well, we shouldn't count our eggs before it hatches. We've gotta take it. Fortress of Hinnom. We've captured the fortress! Victory! Oh, they abandoned it.
Huh.
I'm like, we've taken the fortress. Yes. Oh, they ran away. Yeah, I can build you a temple. My temples are cheap.
So do I go to Barren Crags or Phoenicia? I imagine Crags is the right answer.
Craig's is the one closer to in the direction of the cap circle.
Alright. Oh, he's sending the 150-man stack to come get me?
Where is it at?
It's Mictlan, it's on 16.
Oh yeah, he's coming to get you. So reinforce Province 10 as before.
It's
No,
up
he's
to
not.
41.
He's not coming to. He's not actually coming to get you. He's probably actually turning to face me.
Maybe. I'm still gonna just buff up the shit out of that province anyway. It'd be really nice if my dog finally came back. I miss
I told you it's
Fluffy.
gonna be.
What?
It's going to be a while, my guy. He is in a worse place. Just wanted you to feel better. He's currently writhing in agony.
Not too bad, Storm. But yeah, I'm basically just sitting around being annoying and building shit. Should I empower someone? I've got 118 death gems right now.
Go for it.
Wait, it costs less to empower on paths you already have?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
No, I don't really go around empowering much.
Fair enough. I would have told you if I knew you didn't know. My bad.
I mean, I haven't really been asking that many questions so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know the math for it. Lake of Mist gives me water.
They're sieging his fort. I have my starting stack circling Mictlan. Yeah, so just make your way down to Hinnom, and we'll transfer Hinnom over to you.
Is Helheim down to 2 provinces?
Helheim is down to... yeah, 2 provinces because of the raiders. He needs to always be attacking provinces, or otherwise he dies.
Yeah.
We need to get him into the fort fast.
That means he needs to get somebody over to take it.
He'll be able to just claw his way over with sneak attack, so it should be okay.
Hopefully. I imagine he's got
Hinnom's
stacks
not
chasing
a-
him.
Yeah, Hinnom's not actually a bad stack. Oh, by the way, I don't think we actually calculated this into our strategy. They took Drain 3. Their attack is terrible.
Okay. So we're out teching them like a motherfucker.
You know.
Conj 3 in about... What is that? Four. That's... Yeah, Conjuration 3 in 5 turns. Just giving a heads up since I'll be able to do elementals and other bullshit then.
Yeah. If they lose their pretender, then that'll be critically affected.
We really need to get on top of that then.
I'm already marching north.
Turn ended.
Turn ended. It's just Mictlan and Hinnom now. We need to get on killing Hinnom, because if we get player kill on them, that means that they can't come back. So get on the move to the south to siege down his fort.
I don't even know if I can crack a fort if he's got giants in it.
He probably doesn't have his sacred giants, because if you look, his sacred giants are in 92 right now.
Okay. Last stack he could get out.
I don't know how he got him, is the question, because those giants do not have stealth. So they were probably hiding in Laria or something. Also, the question is, where the hell is his bull? Because he's the bull.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the bull?
I imagine it's hiding in some, like, Vanheim province.
He's probably searching. Oh boy. 2 successful attacks, 3 successful attacks. Lost. They're nerfing around my capsule.
So, wait, what? Elemental. Magic items. Gem cost. I thought they got extra levels. Huh. Alright, empowering my way to death too, and we got a fight in a Ural next turn.
No, he's probably going to Lar.
I'm not taking the chance.
Why?
Alright, I'm going to an Anvast. Well, my turn's done. Oh fuck, I forgot about Alquills. Damn, that set me back quite a bit. Do I have an heir? No, I don't. That's why I forgot about.
Yeah, Vanheim is basically forting up everywhere, making as many of his troops as possible.
Yeah, he's realizing that he's the fucking linchpin for them ending this.
Surviving this.
Well, I got free time. I'm gonna go run out to the restroom again.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, how goes your efforts to... Yeah, it looks like you're basically carving your way across.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, Vanheim's able to sustain himself by keeping the 2 province steel off of our lovely enemy. Looks like he'll be able to get to Hinnom this turn or no? Probably not. I'll make a scout. Scout will be able to turn over the province. Hopefully it just doesn't turn over into Indy and it actually gives over to him directly. That would be silly if it doesn't.
I think that's the way it works, because you have to have a unit from both factions there.
Okay.
And I noticed they flipped their fort without having it go Indy.
That's turn Helheim. Okay, just make sure. There we go.
Yeah, they're going for my cap. And they just beat back all the shit I had there. Because that's them standing right outside it, and that's them taking the province right next to it. So yeah, I'm probably dead next turn.
Well, no, not dead. By a long time.
I have no units and only my mages. Because they wiped my
Remember what I
entire army
said
that was
today?
trying to defend it.
Yeah, remember what I said before, that I was basically going to relieve bomb? You're
Yep.
good, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
So just hold.
Hold the line.
Not yet. I'm still a couple turns away from that. Is it better to have my cap dudes casting or, casting what if they are? Scipio?
What's up?
What should I set my capital dudes to cast?
What to cast?
Yeah. Because I'm probably going to have to defend it here in a turn or two.
Elementals and anything that stops units from moving.
I get elementals in 2 turns. Any burning bolts? Range 30, range 30 plus.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a good option. We should have had you just take all of your thugs and gone out and just spread out like a wave of elfing. That was our agreed upon strategy, and we kind of deviated.
Shocking grasp. Kind of pointless, so just fire darts.
Um, 1 minute. Time's up.
Turn ended?
Yeah.
Alright. I can do that since I'm probably going to have a turn where they're going to be coming in. And looks like the assassins are coming in.
Bounced off a attempt to pierce my cap circle.
My cap circle's officially occupied.
Killed 5 of his Veneer, defending a prop. Managed to kill quite a few of his Van.
Yeah, you were gonna need to come to 10 to relieve my cap, otherwise he's just gonna take it. I'm storming his castle.
I'm sure there's a joke somewhere.
This entire game.
You know, I think we would have had more fun if we did the Lanka Pangea strategy, but I kind of leaned on a safer method since this was your guys' second real heat or first real heat in Tem. So I kind of wanted to take an easier approach, and Nitro just said, nope, welcome to the trail. Hellblast.
Nitro said, I feel like going sweaty today.
That's exactly what he said.
Should I bop into any summons? I can do Black Servants,
You should be fine. You
Ogres.
should be fine. You should be fine. I'm gonna relieve.
Okay. I'm just gonna end my turn then. Oh, I am out of income.
Yeah, conserve on money.
No, I am literally out of money next turn. Can you
Yeah, it
spare
looks like
100?
Looks like I did a boo-boo, and I didn't move one of my Sons of Heaven into the proper province. So he yeeted himself off of a cliff, so that's 270 gold wasted. That's inefficient. Well. You know, it happens on occasion. Just like, boop.
Once in a while.
Toss a couple of important units off a cliff.
Yep.
As you do.
Alright, I ended my turn.
Sounds good. Ending my turn. And once we have our neighborhood, Helheim, Vanheim is chasing me. I'm on Hinnom. Wait, he's on Hinnom. Okay, relinquish prop. All right, cross your fingers, boys, that this works. Glad that I read this. Yeah, I'm giving you Hinnom this turn, but make sure that you attack another province as well, just in case that it glitch.
How's it going, play 2? Currently waiting for a turn to roll.
I was going to build a temple on it this turn, but considering you're in a state of peril, let's... Wait,
Oh,
he needs
peril.
a temple.
Wait, no, it didn't.
Nah.
Not very well. Both sides are getting the shit kicked out of them, but I think we're losing by just, the other guys taking...
Oh,
the
did
elements.
they pin? No, I just didn't refresh it right.
Looks like they're still sieging Ulm. So yeah, we have their army
about to
trapped.
They're about to get bombed.
And I took their fortress. Which gives me income again.
Beautiful.
Still going negative. But I can go into First Forest and then have a run on their cap. I'm gonna send my scout over to see what they got.
Hey, he's back! Our boy is alive!
Which boy?
Our boy Helheim is now safely tucked away in Hinnom.
Oh boy.
We tucked him in. Oh yeah. Watch out, there's some Vanhears walking your way.
Which way?
There's only 10. It's in 66. Look at the battle log, there's only 10.
I think that might have been the ones that were chasing, Helheim. Should I go up into Newbie and, try to fight them, or what?
1 second, I'm strategizing. Strategizing. What was the question?
Should I keep pushing? Should I sit on the fort? Should I, try to take the van here, or what?
Just hold the fort.
Okay. I got Conjuration 3 done, so I'm working on Construction next. It's gonna be about 11 turns, though.
I'd bet they would do that. That would be.
What's up?
He says they're probably giving Helheim to Hinnom now.
I mean, that depends on if they've just completely abandoned Hinnom or not.
True. And I'm pretty sure that they have, considering they're only sending a couple of men here after it. I gotta play whack-a-mole. Yeah, then they're probably trying to extradite him, but I think we can kill him before that. He's only got 2 provinces left. So if you can,
Jump New Mercia.
the gamble is if they reinforce him with Vanheim or not, and whether or not you having like 90 units is enough in order to take.
I only have about 80.
I'd wait a turn and see.
Okay. But yeah, if you can stomp a Mictlan's army, you can just turn over and head for their cap.
Yep, turn in.
Wait, any commanders? Are you completely unable to recruit commanders, or are you only able to recruit the shitty ones?
What do you mean?
He
Oh
can't-
no, we're dead.
What?
My attempt to relieve you.
Yeah, he's heading for, straight up going for Hinnom. Looks like they relieved the fort too.
Oh boy, I think we need to call this because we're not going to win. They've probably already got 2k plus income on their van.
And he's just gonna shit stuff out until he kills us.
Yeah, we can. I can definitely relieve you. I've got my pretender going. I can get the stuff. I didn't lose due to battle. I lost due to commanders dying.
Yeah, because he jumped you.
But the problem is that we are just on a decaying position. The better play would have been to go for a more unstable Hellbless, but we had already shifted over to these nations when he announced them, so we couldn't shift it back. I kind of wanted to change over back to the Lankan Pangaea build, but alas, they already revealed their card, so we couldn't change back.
Yep.
It was a fun game. It's just that they went sweaty, and we did.
Yeah, like that Mictlan thing was just fucking rude of them.
I mean, it was supposed to be an educational game with newbies, and Nitro went sweaty on us, which basically means he was gathering together with the boys with aviator shades, going, "Hey, watch this, boys. This is how we haze some newbies." Yikes! But if Derikari is okay with seeding, I'm probably good with calling this fight. We could fight to the last breath, but
I'm honestly in a decay cycle because I'm just losing money, so all my troops are going away.
yeah, I'm good with seeding here. It was a 3-hour game. We can basically pause around lunchtime for me, and then we can also just like save us some time because it's a last stand. And while I'm sure you would love to be taught about how to hold out as a last stand, do we want to?
I think I've already learned that in my, who the fuck were they? The mid-age Aztecs? With the birds?
Mhm.
The zombie mummy ones.
All right, so are we in agreed that we will concede? If even one of us wants to end Siege, I'll stick around. But if we're in agreement we lost, like badly, then I'd recommend that we concede.
I don't want to
here
sit
for
around here for another hour just watching them fucking run around and
No,
take everything until our caps.
I'm skilled enough. We'd probably be here for another 2.5 hours before we finally die.
Yeah, you'd be around, I wouldn't.
Yeah, so it's better now just to recognize after I failed to relieve Ulm, we're dead. Yeah, I botched that attack. I should have had more units in the back. I
Yeah,
had all those sacreds, and they just immediately killed my commander. Like, that's so embarrassing. I play against impossible. I know that there are back row attacks. I should have been back.
Yup.
I threw. I apologize. I threw.
Also, Derikari, I'm just thinking that Helheim was a bad pick for this lineup anyway. Because they just had a better
Helheim
version of you.
Yeah, they had a better version of you. We chose it because it was going to be good for almost any choice, and then they picked the exact counter to our elf. He would have been good against almost every other nation, except for the Vanheim, who was played by Nitro, who was their experienced player.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll pull us down in order to officially
Alright.
Gentlemen, we
Hello.
have come to the decision after I decided to throw the game by allowing my commanders to be sniped at Ulm and having 80% of the stack fail to retreat, that we have officially
That's about how it goes
thrown
with
in
Nitro.
the towel. We've decided that instead of playing NSIG for the better part of the next 2 hours, it's better to concede and let people grab lunch. It was a very well played game. And at the end of the day, the Vanheim countered our elves, and the Mictlan were able to get going. And while we were able to kill Hinnom, it just wasn't enough. And while we probably could have stolen victory from the jaws of defeat if I had won Ulm, I threw badly. That was bad.
All right, well, let's all regroup back to the same channel then and have a little post-game talk. Oh, you're already here. Jesus.
Yeah.
I already moved us all into it for the post game.
So, first of all, I gotta say,
I just pulled up your stream, by the way, Nitro. I was a little bit off. I said they probably have an income of 2K by now, and you're a little bit slacking there. I had more expectations of you. Come on now.
Well, come on, we have Death 3 scans, okay?
Yeah, that was another thing that I mentioned. I basically, when it was just me and Gouk, we had decided
Gouk.
that
Say
we were
Gouk.
going Gouk.
Yeah,
We
do not
decided
say the
to-
racial slur. That's bad.
I said
Carry on.
Gouk. Anyways, the idea is that, gosh darn it, Karl, and they're breaking my chain of thought there. We were going for a total Hellbless as Pangaea Lanka, just total BM when it was a 2v2v2, and then we decided since it was a 3v3, we were going to not go as sweaty, and so we picked a more stable build with with Rus as the sledgehammer to basically go and kill a player, which worked, and then as our Forge Father, which worked. What didn't work is that we basically chose a grass type to go against a fire type when it came to your elf versus our elf, which that was unfortunate.
Led to very bad things.
You did a very good
let
job
the
holding on, considering how badly Vanheim beat up Hellherdings.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
and
we had a few moments
basically
where we were wondering what the hell you were doing because they were winning those.
Yeah, I was spreading my troops out to do a lot of raiding because I wanted to contain you. But then I realized that, wait, you've been sitting on 4 provinces, so I just went for your capital.
Yeah, we just didn't have the expansion potential. Mictlan and Ulm were locked into a battle scuffle, and while you were able to assist Mictlan in expanding into wide open terrain, we basically were a little bit contained, and I ended up having the most provinces, and we were able to break out and take over Hinnom, but it just didn't end up working out. Oh, by the way, I can't even tell you how big the victory celebration was when we wiped the Hinnom stack. That was
I can imagine.
that was a victory celebration.
You should have seen the lamentation that happened on our server. And we're like, what, you lost? No.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
I was like,
lamented
oh
it for
no, he's not gonna be able to rebuild that.
yeah, and I
then
lamented
you
for
rebuild it.
many turns after that.
Yeah, we were just celebrating because we realized that was like 150 gold per unit. That was like 3,000 gold that just went down the drain. We all said immediately, that's not coming back. We just won the war.
In that
And then
one term, we became middle-age armor, and we just a lamentation. Everyone
and then
died.
and then I was going to be able to wipe the stack on Ulm because I had almost 100 sacreds there that were just about to go and eat your face, and then you sent like 6 sacreds and they caught my 2 commanders.
Yes, the MVP Eagle Warriors just went behind.
The stack. They were in the center, but they deployed at the back.
Yeah.
It was so amateurish. Normally, you're supposed to leave some units in the back row. I threw. I'm sorry.
Yeah, even I was doing that the entire time.
No, I did have it. It's just that I left the units that I normally left in there to keep Hinnom in his full.
The embarrassing thing was, I was like, oh, I won this one. And I watched the battle. I said, no, I didn't win this one. I killed their commanders. And then I lost like 30 units.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to wipe you badly, and then I threw.
Yeah. I'd hoped the Hellfires could have done something, but it didn't do as much.
I survived for most of the game and converted all of our fire and earth gems into pure cash and divvied it out.
I think if something like that was going on. Luckily, we sniped Mictlan's alchemist. We noticed that you had an alchemist, and then Helheim came in clutch and sniped.
Yes, I got it as a random. I was like, okay, I've got to get this to my fort, and then it died, and I was like, oh, this is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, we were pleased about that because we figured you were going to be doing alchemy shenanigans.
Yes,
and
I was. But then
just for the update, I plan to NSeek my core provinces, and we were going to take around 160 because I have another stack of around 60 blessed, and we were going to take that doom stack, and we were going to march with Pretender and whatever was left of Ulm, and we were going to siege down and kill your monolith. And if we killed your monolith, your bless was gone. And if your bless was gone and it wasn't coming back, we had a chance. And I threw.
I'm just going to log into one of your nations so I can see all of the score graphs for stream.
Sure.
Want me to jump out or want Scipio to jump out?
I don't think it matters.
I can jump.
Well, I'm in anyway. 2 people can be logged into the same nation at the same time.
Oh, cool.
Fair.
there you go. And that's how we won.
Yeah, if you look at the army size, I was actually doing very, very well, and it's not as if we can't continue to fight. But the second that I lost those 2 commanders, it was just over.
I did also notice that a lot of your troops retreated into hostile provinces and died.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, 80% of that war stack retreated into suicide. So that was. But if you see the massive increase in army size, that was because I created over 150 sacred bears that were about to eat your faces.
What was the big increase and then the big dip in the mid game?
That was an undead stack hitting.
Right.
Right. That was when I took the Throne of Bones, I got over 180 undead, and I threw them away needlessly against Hinnom. Because
those undead caused us quite a bit of grief when they constantly went us for the next 15 turns.
Oh, by the way, what was your sentiment when you were 1 province away from Rus and you saw that I had over 150 units waiting for you?
I was just like, yeah, I'll just walk away.
And I chased you all the way back to your capital.
I mean, and I destroyed the undead that were chasing. I just was overconfident.
The undead weren't the ones chasing you. I was chasing your tail, and you sniped the undead that were just going to take a province back.
So, before I go into the nitty-gritty of the statistics, what me and Karl were originally going to do when it was a 2v2 was to go Hinnom and Abysia, and not do a Hellbless, but instead go pretty deep into Blood with a bunch of cool blood summons.
That would
using the Abyssian's Hellbreeding and stuff. But then when we became a 3v3, I laid out on the table that there's not going to be any diplomacy. No one's going to gang up on a weaker one, so we should just do as big a blessing as we possibly can.
Meanwhile, while Tyrion's like, let's just be as Hellblessed as possible, I was advocating reasonability, just going in it to have fun, make a rather stable bless so that we can play. Meanwhile, Tyrion's in like, all right, boys, here's the plan.
To be fair, you weren't in Vanheim as a researcher where you had 4 researchers going for about 10 research points a turn.
Yeah,
Turn
it took
4.
me until turn, I think, 35 to get construction 2 to start making owl quills.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
I
was fine. I had the pretender. I was laughing.
We only incorporated your drain 3 into our strategy around turn 24 when I noticed it, and then said, "Wait, they're not going to have any tech. We just need to beat them up," and that's where we were going to relieve Ullman. It just didn't work. But for what Gouk and I were going to
Coke
do,
with a G. Just Coke with a G.
Gouk.
It's like Coke. Go.
Big G. What Big G and I were going to do was we were going to do Lanka Pangea, where we were going to do a Hellbless with suicide bombers. So basically, we were going to do the fire explosion, and we were going to do regen and blood bond, and we were just basically going to go, hey, Lanka can make as many units as it has gems for, so let's just make a bunch of fat ogres and send them out, and they'll go and suicide and blast all of their armies away, and we'll be able to continue reinforcing on top because they don't cost gold. We're just going to continuously send that against you until eventually you die.
And then Pangea just runs around screaming, doing things.
Pangea continues to run around screaming, doing things, making a bunch of pans that make a bunch of marinids that are a massive pain in the butt to deal with as they go and take province defense.
It would have been fun to fight Sabisia, because Sabisia doesn't give a shit about suicide bombers.
True.
But anyway, to cut back into this here, looking at your score graphs, it's pretty clear to see which one of you had the strongest starting expansion.
Yeah, Ulm was stuck on 2 to 3 provinces for most of the game because he was surrounded by very, very large barbarians, and then immediately bonked heads with Mictlan.
Can I just say the fear that I had with that army of the son of Fenrir with all that Ulmish warriors at like turn 5 next to my capital?
You guys took a fucking while that turn.
If Big G remembers, I said they're not going to attack you. Go and take one of his cap circle units, and he did, and you didn't do anything.
Oh yeah, no, I was scared.
We were so afraid he was just going to go sit on Mictlan's capital, so he couldn't recruit any sacreds
I
anymore.
should have, but I didn't have enough troops.
We possibly could have, but it would have been off Dominion, and he didn't have enough troops. It might have looked larger for you, but there was only about 25 units.
As the Mictlan player, you probably had enough troops.
No, he only had about 25 units.
No, I had like 15 units in that because it was the starting turn
yeah,
stat.
It was a bunch. It was a couple of archers. He didn't have enough.
Given the province defense in Mictlan, you probably had enough troops.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have been able to hold it if you.
You wouldn't be able to hold it, but you would have been able to like take a turn of recruitment, which would have been pretty bad.
And then
it would have been not good.
Then the son of Fenrir decided, I'm gonna go south, and died.
Yeah, I thought I was cutting you off there. I didn't expect you to come back on me.
Let's be honest, everyone threw away their pretender in this game except for Scipio.
Yeah, where the fuck did the bull go?
My pretender
went into 40 cavemen.
In my defense, my pretender didn't get thrown away, but he is also immobile, so...
You can't
but that doesn't count. You can't throw away what you can't move.
Yeah, I was
going to teleport him into the sea, I'll have you know.
I was like, cavemen are weak. Like, I got this.
All praise be to the lady that waits not, for she killed over 120 of all of your units just going around smacking.
Actually, is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. If we wanted to continue, she's about to go and pick up that army stack and go and relieve Ulm. It's just that it's better to call it now rather than to go on. The battle... Let me pull it up in order to check the retreat scale. We actually got a decent amount of the units to retreat alive, but it's just not.
But moving on, we can also see on the provinces, Gale, on your side, the constant back and forth raiding war that was going on between me and Helheim. Up and down and up and down.
And when you were sieging the capital, we were leaning towards abandoning it and just going full on elf raider mode. And then we were like, but what if we just spam a huge amount of air elementals? Maybe that'll work.
Oh yeah, I guess magic weapon berserkers.
Yeah,
Shock
not my best strategy. To be fair, I'm on 2.5 hours of sleep again. Not really the best thing that I keep on going into these games with almost no sleep. But I have obligations to work and whatnot, and I
Well,
work with
no, when you organize one, you can put it on US times all you want.
I look forward to making you have to play a game at 3 a.m.
Listen, I don't mean to interrupt, but I just want to say thank you, everybody. This has been a fantastic game. Really enjoyed it. Thank you, Scipio and the other guys, for throwing in the towel. Now you've made my girlfriend very happy because she's prepared Sunday dinner for us. So your PayPal payment, I'm sure, is coming very soon. But no, it's been a really good game, really good fun, really good playing with all of you. And
Yeah, it was fun, guys.
Very well played.
yeah, look forward to playing you guys in the future. And to everybody else in chat, have a good one.
Yeah, you
Catch you
too.
later.
Yep, see you.
Catch you later, my dude.
Lessons learned when going against Tyrian.
When going against Tyrian, go as sweaty as possible because we all know he is.
That's the best.
On record, I've said
Everybody's gonna
before,
take
I
it
can quit.
I thought you were going to take it a little bit chill. Like it's a game with just you and I as experienced players, and everybody else is new. But no, you just forced everybody to go full sweat. This game was fully stressful the whole time. There was almost no education to it except for Dominions is chaos. Welcome to the rice field.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
a
straight
little
up.
bit less.
The only thing I learned was when I asked questions about, like, hey, should I do this, and what the hell is this about?
There wasn't too much education on our side either. But at the same time, it's like kind of just it's more just the physical experience than having someone also there to carry you. Because like I had to deal with a similar situation in the long play game, dealing with a Calum Hellbless, and obviously it wasn't as optimal as it could have been because they had like archers and stuff like that. But sometimes you just gotta deal with that. You gotta learn how to deal with it, and sometimes there's no good way to do it.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to recognize that it's not fun. But normally, lesson number 1 for the newbies isn't about going into Vietnam. I mean, poor Derikari was doing his first MP, and he immediately had to play rice fields with Tyrian. Like, what are you?
Yeah, I mean the same thing happened with me. My first real multiplayer game was just like, hey, you have to deal with Calum. Goodbye. Okay.
Well, the idea wasn't for everyone to go easy on each other, but instead to have a place where you can be on a team and support each other, and maybe do a little bit of learning of what it's like to play multiplayer without going straight into it alone and being surrounded on all sides by potential enemies.
And I do think in the future doing more.
Every player around Karl.
Huh?
Almost every player around Karl in the daily game basically threw him some support, except for Calum that was trying to eat his face. And then Calum resigned way before they ended up actually dying. So you were able to pull that one.
Let's not get too deeply into that one, though. We have had that discussion many times.
Yep.
Yeah, that discussion has existed many, many times.
In any case, I would like to see more disciple blitzes in the future too, just for the heck of it.
Certainly. But I would like to see more teams rather than a versus, because versus doesn't have room for teaching the diplomacy side of things, and also
versus
making
is
more
just straight up Krug mode because it's 2v2.
versus is just legitimate. Yeah, the second you see each other, you need to smash each other. So there's.
And to be fair, we were planning to have a 2v2v2, but an experienced player had to pull out, so we didn't get a replacement and had to go with what we had. So in the future, when we're not doing a newbie format and instead just have it open to anyone, we should hopefully be able to arrange a 2v2v2 or perhaps 2v2v2v2 for a blitz.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
Yeah, Blocky was
That said, though, we need to start doing American blitzes.
Well,
Both.
Karl, if you want to see American times, arrange a blitz yourself. Because as long as I'm the one organizing, I'm going to be organizing it in my time zone.
Do it, Karl. I advocate the policy of am too lazy not to do, but if you do, I will join.
Yeah, I'll wait until college is done.
If you
Same here.
build it, it will come. If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, I've for both of the blitzes, I have pulled all-nighters, but Also, I can't sleep today either, so it's going to be a long day.
Yeah, in the early of the dailies, I was pulling like an hour of diplomacy, and these blitzes have normally taken far too much time. So being able to call it at 3.5 is definitely the better call for everybody's living condition.
Yeah, it gives you some time to go crawl back into bed.
Yeah.
I wish I could crawl back into bed, but my sleep time is. So I'm off with 2.5 hours of sleep. Got to go and do a day's worth of work, and then I get to sleep.
That's what you get for not investing into the power of the nap.
Or Bitcoin.
Or Bitcoin.
Funny you should say that, but let's not talk economics on Tyrian's stream because someone might sue me for a financial advice. But yeah, all's good and all's good. I got a 2.5 hour nap, so I'm not running on an all-nighter. I'm rolling on 2.5 hours of sleep, so that's better. Better enough.
Better than nothing.
Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and close the stream here, but it was a great fun playing with you all, and truly well played from all of you. I think my MVP of the match, even though Scipio did the carrying of your team, I would like to go to Helheim for holding out as well as he did.
Yeah,
the fact that he had the fact that he was able to hold off on the rice fields despite going up against you directly, that likely has experience playing elfing, was definitely great.
I actually hate Elf Nations. I just picked them because I thought it would be the most optimal for the team.
Yeah, I also picked a Elf Nation because I thought it would be optimal for the team, and you know what ended up happening? You ended up picking the better one.
Should have started with the best.
Well, Helheim is my preferred Elf Nation, but you know.
That just means you know how to counter it better.
Yeah, it's just that you pick the hard counter. Just like Busy is the hard counter to Lanka, unless Lanka takes a fire resist block.
If it's worth anything, even though I think he knew most of the nations that you guys were playing, he didn't tell us that until after we had selected our nations.
Yeah, same here.
That's why we didn't end up. That's why we didn't end up changing. We realized immediately going into the game, oh no, they're going full sweaty, and we can't change now. So we had to change our build because our build was substantially less sweaty and just more about casual endurance play. And we had a last minute jam session where we chatted for like 5 hours of figuring out what we can do with the combination of nations we have to deal with the fact that we've just basically been scissored to our paper. It worked out all right.
Yep. There was also the possibility. I think it was pretty strong that we were going to go with the Hinnom and all that stuff. Hell bless. But one of the other possibilities that we were considering was full-on elfing with like TNN and so on.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that was one of the initial team plans, to go Tirnanog, Vanheim, and Helheim on the same team.
But yeah, when we invited what was his name? Chazzy? Yeah, when we got Chazzy and it's like, okay, here's the options. We either go full Hellbless or we go full
I asked him, okay, so what early age nations do you have experience with and or want to play? And he came up with Mictlan right away. So I was like, well, okay then. Guess this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Wait. He played Mictlan as his main.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh boy. That's a hell of a way to start the game. Mictlan's
Something ain't right with this kid.
Can I just say, yes, you're correct.
Yeah, that's a hell of a way to start playing Mictlan as your main.
I like. What can I say?
One of the versus AI games that I did.
Needing to learn blood economy in order to spread your dominion as your first nation is one hell of a way to learn. So props.
That was
to
actually key to our plan, because we thought if we have Mictlan as a pretender, we can just tank our scales and not spread our dominion far at all, because Mictlan dominion doesn't spread without blood sacrifice through temples.
So what we should have done is just build a shitload of temples and dominion spread.
Yes.
But yeah, that would have actually been hard for us to deal with.
Yeah, we were debating it. We didn't have enough gold even to utilize my half cost temples. If I had done that, you just would have burned.
The scary thing that I was thinking of is your son of Fenrir as a stealthy commander could have just sat on my cap and got rid of my pretender spread.
That would have been a meme. Yeah.
Although, to be fair, it's 1 temple check from a disciple versus 3 temple checks from a pretender.
True. Yeah. And to be fair, you would have been helping me rather than hindering me. So.
Yeah, because it would have taken him out of the game a couple turns earlier than I did.
Yeah, overall, the strategies were both sound, and it came down to we took the advantage, like a 57% chance of victory when we got that crushing victory on Hinnom and sat on their capital and took it. And
and it was very back and forth between Mictlan and Gouk.
Then it became your advantage around 65%. When we made the bad play to stand and fight on Helheim instead of basically spreading out into a massive spread, and then he could have taken, because we gave him Hinnom in the end, but it was a mistake to actually hold Helheim, because if we looked back in hindsight some more, we could have just given him Hinnom, and he could have kept his entire army and just carpet raided you and kept you totally at bay, because there would have been nothing you could have done except for having to dedicate your own elves to counter elf, and that would have been able to give us time in order to go break the monolith. So that was mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 was me throwing the Siege of Ulm. That was over. So very well played, and it definitely emphasizes that the game can tilt in an instant and to never give up until, because who knows, Tyrian, you sometimes end up having the same kind of mistakes as any other player has, where you could have gotten caught off guard, got your pretender killed, this, that, or the other thing, and we could have possibly won this over. But the second that the Siege of Ulm failed, we were going into apocalypse. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, I really thought you guys were going to have a slow crushing victory over us. Up to like a half point in the game, because I looked over at East. Hinnom had lost their main army and was being pushed back constantly. It was 50-50 back and forth between Mictlan and Ulm, so it didn't look like there was going to be a clear victory on our side there either. And while I was slowly winning against Helheim, it was taking too long. I couldn't come and relieve my allies.
Can I also say, like, in commendation to Helheim, you were being very annoying, and very well done for that.
Oh yeah, cheesy. Real quick.
No,
why the hell did
it was a really good thing, because I never felt comfortable about putting up a fortification, so I got one up really, really late.
Yes, Jake, it's over. They threw in the towel after a last big battle in Ulm.
Yeah, we could have potentially and absolutely held in until the apocalypse, and then bet on protecting one throne against the Doom Horrors and attempting to hold out. But that would have been another 2.5 hours of playing to get to that point, and it just wouldn't be fun. And this is a new player game, so part of the game is to learn when you need to call the game and just let everybody have their thing. And everybody has something else that they would like to also do today if the game is set. And they made 2 very well made plays, and it was a great back and forth.
It was a really fun game.
Yeah, it's nothing more to say than a GG. It would be almost bad spirit to fight until the last minute and take like 4.5 hours out of everybody's day, because why?
Well, I do disagree with that. It's also fun to fight to the end sometimes, but I also respect that people
you
want
need
to
to choose your battles on that, because you make everybody else really pissed off if they were going to do something.
Yeah.
Like if the victory is obvious, then yes, I also understand just throwing in the towel.
Yeah, I basically asked my 2 compatriots, is there any real spirit for you guys to hold off into this game until the very end? And the general consensus was that Helheim was pretty crippled, Ulm was crippled, and it would just basically be me fighting against all of you, and they would just basically be attachons. And after I threw the battle on Ulm, it just wasn't really fair to keep both of my players on my side sticking into a game for another 2 hours when they only had like 3 or 4 provinces. And
I mean, I don't think I would have stuck in, because he would just elf me to death and then left it.
Yeah, and that's basically it. Is that it would have just been a battle for my pride personally, and sometimes you just need to make the decision that you can just concede. There's nothing wrong with conceding. It's
we
a learning.
did have a thought briefly towards the mid game that we have 2 unclaimed thrones available pretty easily, and Mictlan has only 3 priests, so we could take them because they're in our lands and quite safe. And then, if we really try to rush for it, we might be able to take 2 thrones near Ulm and win the game that way.
Yeah, like
It
we
was
also had the
possible,
same
but I
thought
don't
because we have like 4 thrones in our central area, and then we have a
Yeah.
5th up in Troll Peaks.
Yeah, and so we were going to throne rush until very early on when we lost Fenris.
Your pretender marching into my lands. Were you marching towards my throne?
Going into lore, I thought you were gonna keep going to Gipba and then like just start turning back after that. So I thought I was coming behind you to cut you off real cheekily and then come back up.
Oh no, I mean Scipio's god.
Oh.
He came in deep raiding into my territory once and then just left.
Yeah, I went deeply into your territory, and then I left to go and grab like 80 more blessed units in order to go for the storming of the monument. Because if we killed your pretender god, that was it.
Oh yeah, I thought for sure you were going to go for my throne then, so that's what I was getting ready for. Either that or sitting on Vanheim itself, so I couldn't recruit more sacreds.
I kind of had the idea that you might be building up your defenses into your interland. So basically, I pulled out, grabbed some gear off of a lab, and then marched off with the battle stack. And then it was like, GG.
Also, shout out to Helheim for costing me 2,500 gold worth of fort production with his raids.
Yeah, I was. So basically, that was another thing that I actually forgot about. I was always looking on the map for your independent commanders, and I would point them out, and he would also notice them himself. And not. So we were always scouting, looking for you setting a commander in the province, and I knew that you had been too cheap to use one of your expensive raider units to build a fort until we basically killed a bunch of them.
Well, that
So,
wasn't even
early
an
on,
expensive raid unit. I just found some indie scouts and used those to build forts instead.
I was a little mad because my north.
I saw that one. I
south-
told him to get it. I saw yours and I told him to get it. That was hilarious.
Yeah, my north and south provinces were on the last month of their construction of tier 2 forts.
I know.
And they both got sniped immediately, and it's like, well,
I
screw
pinned
this.
I pinned the one in Province 51 very early on. I'm like, there, right there. See that? That's an independent commander. You never recruit those unless you're making a fort. Kill it now.
See,
Oh,
I
that guy just left. Like as soon as he got popped, like I luckily didn't construct anything with him. I was more mad about just losing my tier 2s.
My fort, I think I tried to outplay Helheim so much that I outplayed myself in that I had a scout construct a fort and had an independent commander like sit on a province for 1 turn and then sit on another one for 5 turns, thinking he's gonna go for that one. He's gonna go for that one. Never did.
Yeah, we were busy.
Jake is asking, who's Scott?
Oh, that's me, Chazzy. How's it going, Jake?
Nick,
My good teammate Mictlan.
Aye, Mictlan.
And I really have to say, also, very good game too, Chazzy. You did a fantastic job holding the line over there in the east.
To be fair, I would like to also say very well played from Ulm, who obviously had a really hard starting time and managed to put on a hell of a fight.
He did exactly what he needed to do. He held the line and wiped 2 of your advanced stats.
Yeah, like why'd you keep throwing into the same province when you knew there was like 20 plus PD in it each time?
Yeah, I thought I could beat it, to be quite honest with you.
Although by the end I think I had like
I was sitting there
41.
going, but I've got all these Jaguar warriors, and they got killed by axes. I was like, I don't have those Jaguar warriors anymore.
Yeah, and his units all have 2 attacks, so they basically can chew through as much as.
Yeah,
so as
yeah.
long as he's got enough of them, he can basically.
No, he to be fair, he did really well, because like the amount of times I was like, I'm gonna beat him now, and then I didn't, and I was like, right, okay, where's the drawing board? Gotta write down.
Yeah, but the problem was I didn't have the economy or anything to really throw down.
Yeah,
No,
if we had been,
Got beat.
I should have given up on hitting Hinnom as hard because he's basically double pop kill. So everywhere his units go, they're chewing through like over 100, 200, 300 pops. So I could have left him alone for longer and focused on expanding Ulm, because if Ulm had 2-3 forts, he would have been able to beat Mictlan on his own. It's just, I got a little tunnel visioned. I wanted to take one of you guys out of the fight, and we accomplished that. It's just, if we were looking for a long-term strategy, it was
I
don't
was
think
so
this game
worried
would have let us
after,
do
uh,
long
It's
term.
hindsight. It's
Yeah,
hindsight.
I was really worried after seeing Hinnom go down that I would just see this huge stack of bears going right up to Mictlan and killing our god.
That's what
That's
we were
exactly
planning.
what we're gonna do.
Which I'm very happy you went for that stack, and those brave 5 Eagle Warriors just took out both your commanders, and then that was it.
They're
Oh, by the
true
way,
fucking
also
UVP.
I'm so annoyed. Tyrian, did you notice the Son of Heaven that suicided himself into the?
Oh
province?
yeah, I was talking about
Yes.
that.
That was a misclick. That was a
Ah, yeah.
Oh
misclick.
no!
He was heading back to the capital to summon to go and pick up 24 bears in order to kick you out, and he decided to wander off and suicide.
That is
Man,
very unfortunate.
those early like 20 bears was so annoying. Walked in and is like, well, I guess they're just gonna do what they're gonna do.
I guess I know.
Yeah. Did you so Tyrian, you need to work up your invasion strategy a little bit more because I've got you fully dialed in. I know exactly how your mind works. You go for a clockwise invasion strategy, so I was able to anticipate where your units were going and send units to intercept your raiders. So I was able to kill a bunch of your raider stacks in my core provinces by just intercepting.
All the raiders sent to your core provinces were the ones that got a disease or injury.
Oh. So even though I was intercepting them by keying into your strategy, you were just basically sending them to die anyways. Gosh darn.
Yeah, I was like, well, I don't really want to put these guys on research. I'll just send them in. And it was only towards the end I was actually giving them some troops to go in with.
Oh yeah, can I just point out Forbidden Forest? Literally spent like 30 X warriors to take that, and
Right
then
next
3
to
turns
all-
later, a brand new band of like
Oh.
79 barbarians pops in
I
to take it back.
had a scout on your province when that happened. I was like, okay, guys, we can take Ulm now. He's just lost like one of his camp circles to like barbarians,
Yeah,
and you had
and,
a throne on one side and barbarians on the other, and I just felt really bad.
Here's where you forget that Ulm is a research generation mage, so he basically was able to counteract his losses. But oh boy, we lost a lot of provinces to independence.
Yeah,
So
we lost
did
a lot
we.
of
That
provinces to
Throne of
freaking
Bones.
long heads.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Throne of
the-
Hope took so many provinces from us.
It
Joke's
took
on you, I didn't
so
lose
here's
any.
you lost a few. We lost 75% of our provinces at one point due to the Throne of Bone.
well, I lost.
So you know how I
4
had a huge
expansion
amount of
parties
provinces.
to one province.
Yeah,
That just
you know how I have
inexplicably kept killing Mictlan priests. I have no idea.
yeah, it once upon a time attacked Ulm's capital. It was just like they didn't care. They just went for it. But yeah, it was a good game, good fight,
Yeah,
good
bro.
recap.
Throne of Bones, maybe
Yeah.
not the best tactical decision.
You know
I think it
what?
worked out a
You know
little
what?
bit.
It was
It
It
did
worked
work
out a little bit. We didn't take any casualties off of it, so it sounds like it did a lot more damage to you than it did to us.
It really did. Specifically, it really ruined me. I could have expanded to a lot more places, but I kept getting ruined by skeletons popping up everywhere. Because I had expansion parties of 5 like Mictlan warriors and 5 Jaguar warriors, and they're just getting killed by skeletons everywhere.
But yeah, great game. Glad to have played it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here now. So thank you everyone in chat who stuck around until the very end. There is definitely going to be more Dominions 5 happening in our DDR community. Once the current long form game is over, we're going to be setting up a new one. So look forward to that. Anyone who wants to join in, just contact me on Twitch or Discord if you want an invite.
There's
And
almost
likewise,
30 of us. There's
Yeah,
almost
there's almost
30
30 of
insane
us.
players here now that want to play it. So I mean, if you want to start an MP game, just look for it because we're at 26 players and climbing with how many
That's
players.
Tyrian.
and likewise, we do hold usually about 1 blitz a month, and sometimes extra blitzes like this 3v3 blitz. So if you're at all interested in blitzes, also just
Let me go grab
send me
this,
or Scipio or
channel.
anyone a message on Steam or Discord, and we can get you invited and see that you can join in. But for now, I do hope. Oh,
There's
Get
Link.
enough players. I was just gonna say we could probably do 2 long form games at the same time, just with no crossover players.
Yeah, like in an experienced game and then an experienced game.
that's also possible.
That's also possible.
But for now, I do hope all of you in chat have a very nice evening. See you around.
Catch you later, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Have a good night, everyone.
I'm
there we
gonna
go.
line up too,
Streams
so
cut.
give me a second here. Yeah, guys.
Stream's
thanks
cut. Now you can start cussing.
But I cuss anyway.
So, Tyrian, a level with me. How much was
Alright.
Jake ripping in your
Thanks for showing up, guys.
Well, Jake only came in the
And,
last
catch
like
you next time.
half hour, maybe, like when the game had already ended.
Oh wow, his